Hello, my name is Luis Sanabria. I would like to start this video recording or video interview. Just reading the question is describe the core components of a virtual machine and explain how you will leverage virtualization technology in a business settings. A virtual machine is basically like having a second computer inside your own main computer. uh, this computer or fake computer, it's sometimes call it, has a CPU, memory, and storage. It's feel like real, even though this just software. Um, the hypervisor is the tool that manages these virtual machines and gives them all the resources that they needed. For example, in a business environment, this is super useful and helpful. Um, let's see that instead for buying 5 physical servers, you can run 5 virtual machine on one strong server and save a lot of money. It's really convenient, I will say. You can also test updates safely, like let's say trying to a Windows patch on a VM first, and if something goes bad, you just go roll back and you can use Snapchat. Another example is security that I really like. If one VMs get infected for malware or virus, the users stay safe because they are isolated. And the best part to me for VMs, I will say, is flexibility. If a company needs, I don't know, more power, you can quickly add more virtual machines. Or if the company needs to move to another host or another place, you don't need to shutting down everything. Overall, virtualization makes the thing really cheaper, safer, and much easier to manage. Another big advantage of virtualization is how it helps with remote work and cloud environments. For, let's say, for example, a company can run virtual machines in the cloud so employees can access their tools and files from anywhere, wherever they were, without needing a powerful computer at home. Everything runs on the virtual machine, not on the user's device. This is also make it easier for ITs to back up important systems and also keep things running, even if there is a hardware failure. If one physical server goes down, the virtual machines can quickly start up on another server. So it's really useful for a business environment. The business environment doesn't lose time of data for that kind of feature. This kind of reliability is a huge benefit, I will say, for the companies that need to stay online anytime. So for describe, there are two for describe the type of VMs or virtualization machines. When we mentioned before the hypervisor, we have two types, type 1 and type 2. The type 1 is the type that can make storage into a physical machine, and the type 2 is that we can see inside the operating system. Usually the companies use more the type 1 that we can mention before. Is like when you have many operating system or users or computer into on one server. It's really useful and it's really reliable, and in these times the companies really use those kind of technologies about the virtualization and about the hypervisor that, well, like we mentioned before, we have type 1 and type 2. I recommend you to use type 1 because is really efficient in those days. Well, thank you so much for your time.